Through the introduction of this project, we've been researching and reporting various topics, and the chosen topic of this discussion and this flash talk is plastic bans, and the disadvantages and advantages they bring, as well as their effect on the environment. I should mention that they've been around since 2007, and there's a reason for that. They have detrimental effects on our environment, including clogged drainage systems, the fact that they hurt animals, they challenge waste management, and they cause pollution from manufacturing. They also cause solid waste to be dispersed into our environment. But what are plastic bans? Plastic bans, as you probably already know, are bans on plastic items. This can include water bottles, food storage items, plastic bags, and whatnot, etc. Anything you can think of that has plastic in the name or it, the fact how they're created. But how does this help the environment? It helps in so many ways. It protects animals, it reduces pollution, and encourages alternatives. But what do I mean by this? Animals constantly mistake plastic items as food, so they constantly eat it. They're not as sophisticated as we are. So with the reduced amount of plastic bans or plastic like items we're using, they're not eating as much. It reduces pollution because we're not manufacturing it enough or as much anymore, and encourages alternatives because it forces people to go outside and look for alternatives to these plastic items. But why is these banning plastic items so important? As I said before, it protects the public, the wildlife, and our environment. Wildlife highlighted. Why do I highlight wildlife? Because animals are not eating the right type of foods anymore. They're not, or I shouldn't say that. They're not eating, if we reduce it, they're not eating these plastic items. And it's so dangerous for them. I mean, we're using 5 trillion plastic bags a year. And where do they all go? Not all of it goes where we think it goes. Most of it goes into the environment. And these animals are eating them. I see from this picture, I mean, look at it. There's animals inside. There's stuff inside. That's not good. But we should also think of the disadvantages they bring. You know, plastic bans are not always good. Plastic bans, like, they're not good for everyone. You know what I'm saying? They cause issues for disabled people, and because they don't accommodate the needs of disabled people. And onto that, whether or not we should implement them, my final thing is yes, we should implement these items. But why should we implement these items, and when should we implement these items? Why is because they're important to ensuring that our environment is better and safe. You know what I'm saying? And if once we accommodate the needs of everyone, including disabled individuals, which make up 28% of our population, then and only then should we implement them. Through the